Here's the story as I remember it. I was dating this girl named Stephanie. We had just started going out. You're 16 years old. I think I'd asked her a couple days before. And they had a birthday party for her. It was in her parents' basement. That's where we used to have parties back then when we were kids. And everyone's, it was a 16-year-old birthday party. And somebody gave her an inflatable male doll. Now, this was like 1977, 78. So they weren't very sophisticated looking, although you knew what it was supposed to be used for. And they were picking it up and throwing it at her, and everybody's laughing. Oh, here's your boyfriend. Here's your boyfriend. And I was like, no, I'm her boyfriend. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm a boyfriend. Oh, I'm Stephanie. We're dating now. Like, here's your boyfriend, Stephanie.
But you didn't say that. You were just thinking.
No, I was thinking like. But it was just the way it was. It felt disrespectful at the time. So at one point, the party's moved over to something else, and there he is, the new boyfriend, all inflatable. Very excited to be at the party. You could tell just by looking at him. So when no one was looking, I went into the other room and I grabbed the guy, her father, Stephanie's dad, had a whole bunch of tools in this little side thing. And I got a screwdriver and I thought, well, I'm going to put an end to this. So I stabbed it in the leg, and it apparently the leg part doesn't have anything to do with the big part. So I stabbed the other leg, and it was still in a state of excitement. So then I hit it in the stomach, and then the whole thing went down. And the main problem with it, as far as I was concerned, was still somewhat alive. Anyway, oh my God. So I asked my sister, I said, could you please find her? So like after 2 weeks, Lori wrote me and said, oh, I found her. I found Stephanie. Yes.
Well, no, but everybody came back, realized that the doll had been deflated. And
then it was a big thing. Who killed? They called him Eric.
Right.
Who killed Eric? What happened to Eric? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And she was all upset and because it was her, whatever.
Gag gift.
And I never admitted. Okay. I don't know why I care so much. Stephanie, hello.
Hi. How are you, Mike?
Oh, Mike. I should also say that I grew up as Michael Curley, but nobody wanted to call me Michael. They all called me Mike. So when I got into TV, they switched it over to John. So, okay, Mike. Stephanie, it's been a long time, and I wanted to finally come clean with the fact that I was the one that stabbed the inflatable doll that was given to you when you turned 16.
You don't say.
Do you remember that night?
How could I forget?
Right, because it's not often you're given an inflatable doll for your 16th birthday party. So you were dating...
Or that your new boyfriend stabs it to death.
All right, you were dating somebody just before me, right?
Yes, Mark the Shark, we called him. Rosati.
We called him Mark the Shark because we said if he wasn't dating, he's like a shark. If a shark's not moving, then it dies. If Mark wasn't dating, then we assume he died. So we all called him Mark the Shark. So he was constantly dating all these different girls. So he was your boyfriend before. Then you guys broke up for some reason. And then why did you go out with me?
Well, you were very sweet. You were on the quiet side back then, if you can believe that.
Yeah.
Very tender.
Thank you.
You played guitar.
Oh.
And you serenaded me at my birthday party with a Cat Stevens song.
What? Oh, my God.
You were just extremely sensitive. You had that beautiful Irish personality, which I couldn't resist. The clear blue eyes, I couldn't resist.
Okay.
And you had a great voice. And I just thought you were very sweet. You gave me this gorgeous bracelet for my birthday. And then you got a perm, and I used to call you Curly Q just to make you mad.
Okay. And at the party, I do remember playing "It's Not Time to Make a Change, Just Sit Back." Cat Stevens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So did you? I'm telling you now that I stabbed the doll and killed the doll. And that's why I'm calling to make amends, and I'm sorry. And if you need me to replace the doll, I will.
No, not at this point, dear. But I am relieved that you called and wanted to get this off your chest. Of course, I knew it was you.
How did you know?
And I gave you a chance. I just knew it was you because of how you are. And I gave you a chance, to come clean with me about it because, you stood in front of the whole birthday party and lied to my face and tried blaming it on someone else. And I called you the next day. I was extremely upset by the whole thing because, first of all, I'm thinking, do I have a mass murder on my hands in the making? Who stabs a sex doll? And I thought, could he be dangerous? Could he do that to me if he get angry with me at night?
No.
And all these kinds of things were running through my head. And then I thought, who does something and doesn't own up to it? I didn't like that. It didn't show much character. So, that's why I called you, if you remember, the next day and let you know that I couldn't date you anymore.
Yes, and you didn't give me a reason at the time, but then I thought since I had just given you the bracelet and only 24 hours had passed, I think I asked for the bracelet back.
You did, which was it just compounded the problem.
So let me ask you something. La, 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 la. Wait a minute.
It won't work anymore.
Wait. Whatever happened to Mark the Shark?
He changed. He got super heavy. His dad owned a sausage business. He was a butcher, but somehow Mark the Shark just loved sausage. He ate it every day. And he got to be so fat that he had a massive heart attack and unfortunately died.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah, but he had a good life while it lasted. He had many women, and he died happy.
Wow. So, okay, so all is forgiven?
Oh, totally. In fact, it's a sad thing that it happened the way it did because no sooner did we start dating. I mean, we only kissed maybe once. Sure. And I often did wonder, had you not shown those very troublesome personality traits, what it might have been like. Because I did dig you, and I had a thing for you.
Oh, baby, it's a
Wow. Are you still hot?
I've been hot every minute of the day, all day long, 24/7. I'm hotter now than I was then.
Okay.
I'm more horny now. I love life. I'm more confident. I'm like a woman in my 40s, only I'm older than that. So, yeah, you missed out, buddy.
Maybe in another life, Stephanie, where I get a perm again, okay?
Possibly. I don't know. We'd have to see.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're forgiven, dear.
Okay. Like the bracelet back. Bye-bye.
Sorry.